Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone and welcome to our video presentation about motivation and classroom engagement.
Motivation and classroom engagement are important factors that influence students' learning outcomes.
Many students are struggling to stay focused due to boredom, passive learning methods, and exam-oriented pressures.
Educational psychology shows that motivation is affected by attention, autonomy, and emotional support from teachers.
Teachers who can teach with care and compassion, reflecting the concept of Rahmatan lil Alamin, can create safe and inclusive classroom where the students feel valued, confident, and motivated to learn.
Good morning. Okay, today we will learn about fractions. Do you guys know what is fractions?
How to multiply fractions by fraction 1/2, subtract 3/4.
In many classrooms, students gradually lose interest, not because they lack ability, but because learning feels repetitive and disconnected from their lives. Teacher-centered lessons, limited interaction, and strong exam pressure often turn students into passive listeners rather than active learners. As a result, boredom replaces curiosity and motivation begins to fade. Some students feel overwhelmed and give up, while others feel unchallenged and disengaged. This lack of participation creates emotional distance, affecting students' confidence, focus, and overall learning experience. Research shows that motivation and engagement play a crucial role in learning. When students are emotionally connected and actively involved, learning becomes more meaningful, effective, and lasting.
Why are you guys so quiet and distracted?
It is hard to follow just by listening. I get bored when it's only lecture.
I feel like I can keep up.
Students often disengage from learning due to a lack of autonomy, passive teaching methods, fear of failure, and low self-efficacy. When students are not actively involved or given choices in their learning, they may feel disconnected and unmotivated. Passive lecture-based instruction can reduce attention and engagement, making it harder for students to stay focused. At the same time, fear of making mistakes can prevent students from participating, while low self-efficacy causes them to doubt their own abilities. These challenges may appear in silence, boredom, or anxiety in the classroom. By understanding these psychological and emotional factors, teachers can respond more effectively using supportive and engaging strategies that build confidence, encourage participation, and create a learning environment where students feel motivated and capable.
Okay guys, now you guys have to work in groups to solve this problem together.
Motivation and classroom engagement are essential for effective learning. Many students lose interest due to boredom, passive learning, exam pressure, and a lack of emotional connection with their teachers. From educational psychology perspective, motivation is influenced by attention, self-determination, and emotional factors. When students lack of autonomy or fear of failure, their confidence and engagement decrease. An effective teacher plays the role of a murabbi, motivator, and a facilitator by creating a safe and inclusive learning environment. This reflects the concept of Rahmatan lil Alamin, which means teaching with compassion and care. Teachers create a safe and inclusive classroom by guiding, encouraging, and respecting students' efforts. This approach builds confidence, motivations, and meaningful learning.
It's not wrong, but there's a little mistake here. You guys should try again, but you guys doing good.
Oh, thank you, Miss.
Tiga.
This is the right one.
This scene illustrates an engaged classroom environment that emerged when effective teaching strategies grounded in educational psychology are applied. Students are actively participating, collaborating with peers, and confidently sharing ideas. Such engagement is a direct outcome of intentional instructional design rather than chance. Firstly, active learning transforms students from passive listeners into active participants. When students engage in group problem solving, discussions, and collaboration, their attention increases and learning becomes more meaningful. Research has consistently shown that active learning enhances understanding, improves memory retention, and promotes deeper cognitive processing. In addition, a positive teacher-student relationship plays a crucial role in creating emotional safety within the classroom. When teachers provide encouragement, listen actively, and offer non-judgmental feedback, students experience reduced anxiety and fear of failure. This supportive environment strengthens students' self-efficacy and willingness to engage in learning activities. When students feel trusted, supported, and actively involved, their intrinsic motivation increases, leading to higher levels of classroom engagement. Research indicates that motivated and engaged learners demonstrates better academic achievement and more positive learning outcomes. This approach reflects the concept of Rahmatan lil Alamin, where teaching is guided by compassion, inclusivity, and respect for diverse abilities. The teacher acts as a murabbi, nurturing not only students' intellectual development but also their emotional and moral well-being.
Is this correct? Yes, good job, it's correct. See, teamwork and active learning make learning more meaningful and easier. By showing care, creating meaningful activities, and supporting diverse learning needs, teachers guide students effectively and embodying Rahmatan lil Alamin.
Effective teachers inspire, guide, and nurture students academically and emotionally, creating safe and inclusive learning environments where every student feels valued, respected, and supported. In Islam, the phrase Rahmatan lil Alamin, or mercy to the world, reminds us that true mercy goes beyond kindness to just one group. It embraces compassion and care for all people and all of creation without limits. As educators, when we show care, design meaningful activities, and respond to diverse learning needs, we reflect this universal mercy in our classroom, encouraging every learner to flourish. This compassion not only enriches students academically, but also nurtures their hearts, builds strong relationships, and contributes to a more just, peaceful, and compassionate world. When teaching is done with empathy and purpose, education becomes a source of mercy, benefiting individuals, communities, and the world around us.
In conclusion, student motivation and classroom engagement can be effectively enhanced when teachers move beyond teacher-centered instruction and intentionally apply psychological strategies such as active learning and positive teacher-student relationships. By nurturing both cognitive and emotional needs, teachers create meaningful learning environment that embody the values of Rahmatan lil Alamin and lead to improved learning outcome.
Islam emphasizes compassion and mercy in all aspects of life, including education. As mentioned in Quran, Surah Al-Anbiya, verse 107, "And we have not sent you, O Muhammad, except as a mercy to the worlds." An effective teacher brings the message into the classroom through care, inclusion, and guidance.